Have you ever scrolled through Instagram or TikTok and felt like everyone is rich? That classmate from high school who used to be as lost as you are now is suddenly posting photos with the brand new Tesla. Some random acquaintance is showing off their second home renovation while you're still splitting rent in a cramped apartment. And of course, the influencers unboxing luxury goods like it's breakfast. That creeping thought starts to whisper, am I falling behind? But here's a harsh truth no one posts. You're not behind. What you see online is a storefront. It's like judging a book by its shiny cover. The real story is hidden behind the scenes, in what never makes it into a story or a sponsored post. And today, in this video, I'm going to show you why it seems like everyone has more money than you, why that illusion is dangerous, and how to escape this mental trap that quietly destroys your financial confidence. Buckle up. This talk is going to open your eyes and change the way you see social media and your own journey. First thing you need to understand, the algorithm is not your friend. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they're not here to show you what's true. They're programmed to feed you what grabs your attention, and what grabs your attention are things you want to have, want to be, or can't understand. That often means showing off wealth, luxury, and success. A video of someone budgeting or saving money doesn't go viral like a penthouse tour or a $100,000 car reel. That's not an accident. That's the algorithm. These platforms know that kind of content keeps you watching, so they give you more. And the effect snowballs. The more you see it, the more behind you feel, the more you consume, the more trapped you become. And here's the crazy part. What you're seeing is a carefully selected, edited, scripted slice of someone's life, but rarely the full story. That leads us to another huge point. Invisible debt. Those people constantly posting international trips, designer clothes, expensive nights out, luxury cars. What you don't see is that many of them are doing it all on credit. Installments, loans, maxed out cards. Recent surveys show a huge portion of people in their 20s and 30s are living above their means, spending more than they make. And they're doing it on borrowed money. But unlike a trendy watch or new sneakers, debt doesn't make it to the feed. Nobody posts their unpaid bills. Nobody shares screenshots of overdrafts. So you end up comparing your real life with bills, rent, stress to someone else's highlight reel. And ironically, the people who seem ahead may actually be the ones sinking the fastest. The sad part? This comparison pushes you to overspend just to keep up, creating a cycle that's hard to escape. Another major factor people overlook is time and context. We live in an instant world. Instant food, instant content, instant likes. But real financial growth, that takes time. Social media distorts that. You see someone at 25 posting that they just bought a house and think you should be doing the same. But you didn't see they had parental help, inherited money, or started a business at 15. Maybe they live in a city where everything costs less. Or maybe they don't pay rent. Maybe you started from zero or even from negative, with debt and family responsibilities. When you compare your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 20, you sabotage yourself. You devalue your own growth because you're using someone else's ruler, and that's not fair or accurate. Now, let's get to something even deeper. Real wealth doesn't shout, it whispers. What does that mean? That the people with real money, real stability, real assets, don't need to show off. They're not posting every purchase. They're not bragging about every win. Because real financial security is internal, not external. It's peace of mind. It's freedom of choice. It's not needing to impress anyone. On the flip side, people who often show off are trying to fill a void, trying to prove something to others or to themselves. Of course, there are exceptions, but this is a pattern. Real wealth is about freedom, not status. It's about being able to say no, about walking away from toxic jobs, helping your family without going broke, sleeping soundly because you've got a safety net. That's wealth. And it doesn't trend, but it's what truly matters. Let's go even deeper. The psychological toll of feeling left behind is real. That financial anxiety you feel isn't just about your bank account. It's a side effect of these constant visual punches you absorb online. Every video of someone buying something you can't, every vacation photo you can't replicate, every post that screams, grind harder or millionaire mindset, it's planting seeds of doubt and inadequacy. It makes you feel like you're doing everything wrong. And over time, drains your energy. It kills your motivation. The worst part? You might actually be growing, saving, learning, making progress, but it all feels tiny when compared to the loud performance of others. That comparison doesn't motivate you. It paralyzes you. But here's something no influencer will tell you. Quiet growth is the most powerful kind. The things that truly transform your financial life aren't dramatic. They're consistent. Someone who saves $20 a week, even on a low income, will often end up in a better place than the person flexing expensive clothes every weekend. The money game is about time, discipline, and emotional control. It's not glamorous. It doesn't get likes, but it works. Learning how to budget, understanding compound interest, cutting unnecessary expenses, building new income streams. This is the real work. It's quiet, slow, and invisible, but that's where freedom is built. And when you focus on your growth, at your pace, with no comparisons, that peace becomes a kind of wealth no one can take from you. Here's another truth. External support shapes lives in ways we rarely admit. Some people get financial help from their families for years, rent-free living, college paid, a car as a gift. And there's nothing wrong with that. The issue is, when you compare your journey to theirs, like you're starting from the same place. You're not. If you pay your own bills, rent, transport, groceries, and still try to save money, that's not a failure. That's a miracle. It's strength. It's hustle. It's resilience. So when you feel behind, take a step back. Don't just look at where you are. Look at how far you've come and how many obstacles you've already overcome just to stay in the race. And let's be clear, not everyone showing off money understands true financial freedom. Freedom isn't about buying whatever you want, it's about not needing to buy to feel good about yourself. Many people confuse consumption with success, but real success is the power to choose, to take a break from work, to travel without worry, to live with less because you understand more doesn't always mean better. Modern marketing turned lifestyle into a product. It sells the idea that if you buy this, you'll become that. But identity doesn't come from outside, from your car, your clothes, your phone. It comes from clarity about what truly matters to you. The ability to say, this doesn't define me, is the highest form of wealth. And that's the kind of freedom you build slowly, quietly, away from the spotlight. And to wrap this up, let me leave you with one last truth. Maybe the most important one. You are exactly where you need to be, as long as you're growing. Forget the imaginary finish line. There's no magical moment when everything clicks and you've made it. Life moves in cycles. Sometimes you soar, sometimes you crawl. But if you're learning, adjusting, evolving, you're not behind. You're on the path. And that path, with all its twists and frustrations, is uniquely yours. No feed can tell you if you're doing well. Only your peace, your clarity, and your direction can do that. So the next time you feel like everyone has more than you, take a breath, log off, look at what you've already built, and keep going. Because real success isn't about looking rich, it's about living with purpose, freedom, and truth. And before you leave this video, I need to ask you for one quick thing, something that makes a real difference. If this video made sense to you, if it opened your eyes or gave you a bit more peace, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm this kind of content matters. And if you're not subscribed yet, now's the time. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because every week we bring new videos like this, honest talks about money, mindset, purpose, and freedom. We're not chasing clout here, we're building lives that are truly worth living. And if you know someone who's been feeling behind, or like they've failed because they don't have everything figured out by 25, share this video with them. Send it now. Because what the world needs most is real people speaking truth. And here, truth is the priority. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care of your mind, take care of your money, and keep going. You're on the right path.